I know we've only technically just started 2016 Formula 1 season with testing, but discussions are already in place with the future Formula 1 seasons 2017, 2018, 2019. We're going to focus on 2017 here today because obviously that's the nearest to us, and that's probably the biggest changes we're looking at in the coming years. And the big thing that's been talked about over the last couple of months is the driver head protection. So it's not just a couple of months. In Formula 1 at least, it's been ever since Ayrton Senna lost his life in an accident like over 20 years ago. People have been talking about this in Formula 1 and being some sort of head device to stop the drivers being so exposed to the elements if anything did go wrong. So that looks like there's a possibility of that being sort of coming to the forefront in 2017 and possibly be implemented in all of the drivers' cars. So there's a picture on your screen now of what Mercedes have designed. It's an interesting concept, but just looking at it initially, I'm not sure 100% how much that's really going to help the drivers if something was to come flying at them. I mean, if it was like remember back to 2009 when Felipe Massa was hit by a part of the suspension of Ruben Barrichello's car in Hungary, I don't think that system you're seeing on your screen, I don't think that would actually help, because I still think there's enough sort of space around the driver that something could still hit him. Obviously that pillar in front of the driver can try and prevent some things, but in general I'm not sure this concept right here is the way forward if they do want driver head protection. I mean, if we really want to go with the whole safety thing, we need to sort of go to where endurance cars are at and to have sort of like a covered roof. But then it's not Formula 1 really, is it, if we have a covered roof? I mean, it's not really the sort of Formula 1 we know, at least. So there's obviously a lot more work to be done. This concept, I think a lot of people are on the fence about this. I mean, you can leave your comments down below of what you think about this driver head protection debate. Obviously, we all want the drivers to be safer, but whether this is the concept we should go forward with, I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, the next thing about 2017 that a lot of people have been talking about over the last few days is that the cars are supposed to be 3 seconds faster. So that's pretty incredible. I mean, I think Red Bull and a few other teams wanted 5 to 6 seconds faster the cars. So, well, we're going to be looking at lap times around like Silverstone. I mean, if it was 5 to 6 seconds quicker, that would be quite incredible. I mean, we're getting around them closer and closer to a minute. I mean, especially in tracks like you're seeing here, Brazil, we could be even going under the minute. I mean, in a few years' time, if they do keep just developing faster and faster cars. Obviously, we all know that the teams have the sort of facilities to make an incredibly fast car, much faster than that we actually see on the grid, because obviously they're limited due to obviously what they can make through the FIA and all the rules. But we all know that the teams can make incredibly fast cars, and if the cars are going to be improved in terms of their top end speed, obviously the downforce and all of that for 2017, we'll be seeing cars which are incredibly fast. And I'm not 100% sure whether the speed is the one thing that needs to be improved in Formula 1. If the cars are faster in a straight line, generally won't that mean that it's like less time to overtake? I mean, obviously if you're going down a straight faster, there's less time to actually go for the overtake. So, I mean, I'm not sure whether the speed is the one thing that Formula 1 needs just to be good again. It needs to be entertaining to watch, overtakes, sideways action, that sort of thing. Can we make the cars harder to drive? That's what I want, really. Make the cars harder to drive, where you can actually separate the good and the bad drivers. And, in this modern era of Formula 1, it's getting harder to separate the good and the bad because, well, the cars are getting quite easy to drive. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. It's been Axmarty. Goodbye.